I'm checking and testing, checking, testing, checking, testing, checking, testing. The word Holocaust can be used in reference to biblical passages where there is a whole burnt offering. And of course, we know it well when we see it as a proper noun with a capital H to refer to the Nazi Holocaust, the massacre of the Jews in Europe. One literal Holocaust, that is, a whole burnt offering, we find in the Bible, and it was particularly offensive to God and provoked his great wrath. And that was a Holocaust of children that were passed through the fire. The pagan nations, those who worshipped Baal, Asherah, and Molech, would actually take their children and immolate them, that is, pass them through a fire, actually burn them whole as a sacrificial offering to these idols. Now, the nation Israel began to assume these practices, and it was very angering to God. It was so offensive to him to see his cherished children being destroyed in this way. The word Holocaust has special meaning for me because my mother escaped the Nazi Holocaust in 1938, but my child was not able to escape the Holocaust of abortion. Interestingly, when we look at the abortion industry today, we see that men and women are still sacrificing their children to an idol. Only this time it's not Molech or Asherah or Baal. It's the idol of sexual freedom. Humanity yearns to be in God's presence, but human sin can't abide in the presence of God. God's wrath towards sin must be appeased. And that's where Jesus' whole burnt offering comes in, because his sacrifice made it possible for us to come into the presence of God. If you have been struck by the Holocaust of abortion and have that spirit of death in your life, you can have it banished from your life by the resurrection power of Jesus.